Have you seen like the posts that have been coming across Twitter about like the David case?
No, but I'm aware of some of the updates. Uh,
So like there are like news outlets that are trying to like frame this little girl as being the person with the issue, and I like, how far do we take the thing is my question. How far does this, how far do we need to go with that? But like, not how far do we need to go, but like there is nothing on earth that, and that's got to be nothing but like whoever his current PR team is. So
yeah.
like what kind of, like, so we're just going to slander the child? Like, is that what we do? Is that what to try to do what exactly?
I
Like, that's
mean,
not going to change the court of public opinion.
yeah, but like I still want him to make music, so like, you know,
Yeah, yeah. Like, we still got. Oh, your camera's not on.
is my camera not on? Oh shit.
No shit.
No. My camera's on. It's recording on my end, but I can.
Oh, I can't. Oh,
You
I was
just
about to say
couldn't
I
see it.
can't. I
It
was
was the
like,
problem because I had
oh,
left and joined.
oh. Well, I mean, no, but I still want to make music. I mean, I'm like, it's like nothing is going to like get this nigga off. Like nothing is going to like sit here and go, you know what? She was crashing out like she wasn't a child. Like this wasn't a whole child. Like nothing is gonna sit here and have us go, you know what? Yeah. It's weird.
I mean,
I'm gonna send you a couple
do I
posts. I
say
don't think you've seen them.
do I say the thing? Because like, didn't he kind of get off? Like, you know what I
No,
mean? No. Okay.
no. He see, cause and I get like dipping in and out of it because literally so much has happened, but
Yeah.
no, they're taking it all the way. Which they should.
Hmm.
They should take it all the way.
That's interesting.
Fuck David. And this and now this is the
And that's the
intro.
intro. Fuck David.
Knocking, breaking doors down like it's the first of the month. And I can't wait till this the moment we get all that we want. They saying, well said, well said, well said, my family well fed, well fed, well fed, I told him.
We are joined here in the commissary of unified members, though it's only the
I
two of us
hate you
today.
so much.
Um, we're Noxadel wanted to do this episode, so I'm excited just to be here. I'm gonna let you take the reins on this one. I feel like you had
There's
a
so much to talk about, right?
there's a lot. I'd mentioned this to you like briefly. Like this is the first time in a long time I've been caught up on like all three shows at the same time. You know, so I'm pretty
I
proud of
forgot to
myself.
watch Teo.
You didn't watch any of Teo? Have you seen episode
Yeah,
one of these?
no, I forgot to watch. I'm halfway through three.
Oh, you're caught up enough. The last episode wasn't like anything crazy,
I
but
like Teo.
dude, it's really good. I mean, here's the thing. I don't have anything like crazy insightful to say about it right now, just given the fact that like it's pretty early. It seems to be a sort of like slice of life character show. Uh, but I dig it. I really like it. I have no complaints so far. It's doing everything I wanted to. Like the characters are cool. I'm invested. Um, I don't know why I feel like it's hooking me more than Gavin Infinity. And I still can't quite. I spent an entire live stream last week trying to put my finger on like what it was about Gavin Infinity's style of slice of life that just didn't hook me. Um, and I think a lot of it is just the fact that like I wanted more stakes in Gavin Infinity, and I feel like Teo is providing them in ways that Infinity just hasn't, just in terms of like giving a fuck about the characters more and having things like happen and feel like they matter. But I don't know quite yet. It's still early, so I can't definitively say it's good necessarily.
No, and that's a lot of Ultraman for me. We're getting right into the business of it. That's
Yeah.
funny because we talk all the time. It's gonna be room for bullshit. Because when we start talking about everything individually, so I guess we're gonna blanket and then
Yeah.
we just talk about, yeah. So Ultraman for me, when things are smaller and more localized, because I liked the dub of Omega
Yeah.
when I saw it. Because if I watch Ultraman, I'm gonna watch it dubbed. I don't know, but I do. Um, the Blazar dub was really well received, but not the point. Ultraman does really, really well at smaller casting and smaller casts because they've had that since 2013. Um, they would expand ever so slightly and get a little bit bigger.
Hmm.
I don't remember if it was X. I feel like X, Z, Trigger. Yeah, probably X, Z, and Trigger had bigger casts, bigger bigger worlds, bigger cast to operate in.
When you say
But
bigger, like
people
how big we talking? Because
like
like I'm trying to more than five people. Okay.
more than like 5 people are focused on, but like when not focused, but the teams are a little bit like the world feels bigger than what it is.
Yeah.
Especially Zet. Zet feels like the biggest that Ultra has gotten in a while.
Okay.
Zet and Trigger. I think that's about right. Zet and Trigger. I'm not Decker. I know Decker felt small. Decker felt small. Blazar felt kind of semi small. Arc was small. Arc was small. Omega, and then they cut Omega down to like three principal people that they really just whatever. No, I think we have like six total
In
this
this
time. So
show,
this is yeah
it's like you have like the core group of like 5 astronomy students or astronomy club members, and then like
yeah.
the professor, the secret agent girl. I don't really know what her deal is yet, and then the if you want to count like the little kaiju, Poochie.
So
You know,
I guess this is one of the bigger casts.
I guess I'm having a hard time remembering other cast members. I'm not gonna lie. Typically, when it comes to Ultraman, I kind of fade in and out. I don't.
Yeah, me
I
too.
very rarely finish a show. The only show I actually think I did finish in recent years is like Blazar.
I didn't finish Blazar.
Yeah, I don't know why I finished it. I think it's because it was the first one with a dub, and it was pretty easy to just throw on in the background.
Access.
But
Yeah.
I didn't bother with Omega and like Decker. I really liked Decker at first. I don't know why I never finished it. If I'm being honest, I think just other
Decker's
things came up.
ugly. Because Decker's ugly.
I like the suit. We talked about this the other day. Like Decker, what was it? Dinah looks better than Decker, right? Was that what the conclusion we came to?
I think so, but they're both ugly to me.
Yeah, because I
You
remember
like
you were
Tiga
talking
more than
about.
Trigger.
Yeah, you were talking about like this like cone head shape
Yeah, I
design.
hate that shit. I hate
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
see why. I definitely see why. Because like, I don't know. Yeah, I think I like
That's
Decker
a
a
little
bit
bit
more.
better than me. Yeah. That's a
Yeah,
little bit more palatable.
because it has like the like a print to it.
It's got a galaxy pattern
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm trying to go for, the galaxy pattern. I don't know. I definitely think they're both pretty okay. I think Trigger and Tiga are just definitively better suits, unfortunately.
I like Trigger a lot. I like Trigger a lot more than I like Tiga, but Trigger is one of my favorite ultra suits. Basically, if you zoom in a little bit, you can see the patterns on its chest.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I could pull this up. But no, I know what you mean, like the engraving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes it feel ancient.
Yeah, I get that. I can't really zoom in more, but I think people see what you're talking about here. It's like these like inscriptions sort of. It is sick.
Yeah, I 100% think that it's just it fundamentally the design of it and the fin and that like I don't like basic Zet, but I like Zet Alpha Edge. I think Zet Alpha Edge is one of the best suits ever.
We've talked
Like
about
in
that for that was I think that was like one of the first episodes we talked about Zet and then Zet Alpha Edge. Because Zet
yeah, I
is
don't
a
like
good
that going.
design. I like base Zet, but you said you like Alpha Edge more. Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I get that.
that shit is tough.
No, this shit is like bulky. I like that. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite Ultra design. Genuinely, I think I just like Ginga a lot. Now I'm really thinking
Ginga's
about it.
nice.
Ginga was
I
my
have three.
first.
Ginga was my first.
I really like Ginga.
I don't.
You
Too much
don't?
red for me.
The show or the suit?
I like the show. I don't like the suit. I've seen all of Ginga,
Okay.
but Ginga was like 13 episodes.
Yeah, it was short as fuck. I think I like
I've
that
seen all
though.
of Ginga.
Yeah.
Ginga S was not easily accessible. Nobody subbed Ginga S early on. So that's why I
Really?
fell off. Actually,
Oh,
nobody was subbing Ginga S.
that's probably why I fell off too. Because I remember I didn't watch Ginga S, but I don't remember why I didn't watch it.
Because I
That
like
makes sense.
Victory.
Mm.
I like Victory-ish. I really like Spacium Zeparian Orb.
Spacium Superion Orb. Oh, I fuck with this. Anytime they do
Yeah, I do too.
purple on a suit, I like it a bit more.
But they only do it with the ancient ultras, and
Mm.
considering that this is an ancient ultra fusion,
Eh.
yeah,
Yeah. No,
I know a
Ultraman's
lot more
cool,
about
man.
Ultraman than what I thought. Yeah, Ultraman can be cool sometimes. Teo's fucking ugly. Teo's
You don't
fucking
like
ugly.
Teo? I have this pulled up
It
for you.
looks like an elf. Like if you look at it from the side, it doesn't profile.
No, I see what
It
the
looks like an elf.
ears, like this like ear shape
Yeah.
right now. Don't fucking do this to me. Because I like
Mm-mm.
this design. Like, I like the blue. Like, I feel like we never get like a. I see what you're talking about though, with like the fucking
It should have been
ear.
yellow.
If they did this yellow, what you said it was originally like conceptualized to be yellow, right?
It was a lot of colors that they were going with, but
Mm-hmm.
yellow was like the most prominent one. And then them niggas were like, no, for the 60th anniversary, we wanted familiar ultra, so they settled on blue. But I think 60 showing something new for the anniversary of Ultraman would have had as much of an impact. But traditional. So I feel like yellow and creating a new race of like natural born ultras that are not from the land of light would have been cool.
Mm,
And they have some that are not from the land of light, but there's nothing wrong with another new race of ultras. Yellow would have opened up the door for so many other different, like now we have a third color
yeah. Cause like
that we like get.
he's from the H12 galaxy. He's not from the M. What the fuck is it? M something.
Yeah, M17, M70 or something.
M7.
They
M78.
have different they have like different kinds of ultras based on, so certain planets you have ultras that are armor,
Mm-hmm.
you have ultras that are part human, and then you have ultras, no, not ultras that are part human. You have ultras that are armor, ultras that take human form, and humans that have become ultras, and ultras that bond with humans.
Okay.
So like
I see what you're saying. I see what you're
so
saying. Yeah,
Ginga has bonded with a human.
yeah.
Victory is an armor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
X has bonded with a human. Orb is a human that became an ultra. Rube, Jeed is a Jeed isn't a lot. Jeed isn't is really an ultra that takes human form. He may not know it, but he's an ultra
Mm-hmm.
that takes human form. The Rube brothers are Rube isn't power set. It's an armor.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Taiga and them have partnered with a human. Zed has partnered with a human. Oh, and then you got the ancient ultras. Ancient ultras
Yeah.
can be ultras or they can be armored depending, but they're usually I don't know. I no. No. Trigger is an ultra that is partnered with a human but doesn't really talk to it is weird. That's weird
He's a
because
silent partner.
yeah, but so is Decker.
He's a silent partner. He don't really take too many.
Blazar is not.
Blazar is something else. They treat the Ultra like a fucking primal being in Blazar. It was crazy.
I think it's because of where he comes from. I
Yeah.
think he comes from like a hunter type planet
Like a
that
hunter
is
gatherer society type thing.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they fight in the wilderness and they say a whole bunch of shit and all that.
Mm.
It is. I don't know what arc is. I couldn't tell you. And I know. Oh, Omega is special because Omega is an ultra that takes human form but also has a partner.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the other guy in Omega actually ends up like he ends up taking a host as well.
Okay. Okay. Because I remember a lot of people got mad at me because I didn't watch Omega, and I had mentioned in a short that I liked Teo because he was an ultra, like the ultra himself was the human, and a lot of
Yeah.
people were like, he's not a real fucking fan. He's LARPing.
I mean, well, fucking duh. I've always said that I wasn't a real fucking what the
Yeah, but like
like I
also it was
wasn't
like
a-
fucking we gotta chill, man. It's not that serious. I'm not gonna
it's
watch
not.
this
It is that
rosacea.
serious. It's that deep.
I'm not gonna watch this
It is.
rosacea ass Ultraman fucking every week. You kidding me?
I
I
mean, it's
actually
cool
hate this.
though.
You like it?
Oh no, like in practice, like Soruto in the story, like it's actually I kind of do like it, but I don't like the fin. I
Mm,
don't like the fin. I hate it when I don't like it when they do mohawk fins. But Zero has fucked me up with that, like real bad. I'm not the biggest fan of like straight up mohawk fins.
I get that. Actually, the more I'm looking at it, the more I think I actually do kind of like it. Because I
It's
at
cool.
first I was seeing it as like a red like face mask almost, like
Yeah,
he was wearing like a beauty face mask that like your girl would wear, but like this is like a red helmet. I think I'm trying to get like a side profile. Eh, oh, I like
it's
it.
all right.
It's okay. I don't mind it as much as I thought I did,
It's
but
all
that's
right.
okay. Do you have anything else you want to talk about with Teo, or do you just want to say we were caught up for
I
the sake
think
of being
Teo
caught up?
was very, very heartwarming as a
Yeah,
show.
yeah, I
I think
agree.
it's a very heartwarming piece of Toku media that is needed right now. But we're of course we're not gonna really know um until we get to the halfway point what this is and what this
Yeah,
isn't.
yeah.
But
I do like this cast, and I have been enjoying it. Like it's nice to like, it's like a nice show to like end the day on. Like I'll put it on in bed because it's on YouTube. Thank God it's on YouTube. It's one of the
yeah,
few fucking toku they allowed us to watch on YouTube. But yeah, you like put it on at like towards the end of the night on like your fucking smart TV. You're about to go
you're
to
folding your
bed,
clothes or you're doing laundry or
or
you're
you just
doing something as like a wind down.
yeah, no, I just lay in bed and watch it, and then I turn over and fucking pass out. Like it's a nice like ending the day sort of show. It's very calming for that. Especially like
Yeah,
the
I'm not mad at that.
OST is very like it's very like light and like peaceful. Like Mariah will fall asleep to it while I have it on and shit. It's nice.
That's not bad. It's not a bad take. I want to jump in to we're all business this time. I like that. You want to and I think that's kind of like what our episodes will be because when we have people on, we
I was
can
gonna
like
say
fuck.
people are more chaotic when it's just the two of us. It's very like you know we're focused. You know what I mean?
This.
But are we
Well,
moving on to
because
Omega
there's a
Horn
lot
or
to talk
Zets?
about. I want to talk about mice.
You want to talk about mice? Okay, I wasn't
I
expecting
want to talk
that.
about mice.
You want to talk about the
You're
design?
yes,
I'm down. I
mice
don't
has
know
a better
anything
skin
about
tone.
mice besides that initial trailer that dropped. I have not been paying attention to like news and stuff. I try not to. Like I know you and I will like talk about stuff and you'll be like, you didn't fucking know that. But sometimes I think like
Yeah.
reaction videos are better if I don't pay attention to the news. But obviously for the sake of this, like I want to talk about whatever the fuck you know. What do you want to talk about right now with mice?
So you know the movie leaked, of course, because
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna leak.
The
Kamen
Zets
Rider is
movie.
more popular
Yeah.
now than it ever has been.
Yeah.
So the movie was gonna leak. Personally, I think that just like they charged people for Into the Dream, they should have charged people movie tickets to see the movie
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
at certain showings. I think that they should have done that, and you have like live showings of whatever movie of the movie subbed, and like they did with Into the Dream, because Into the Dream, I saw like the first half of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the second half might have been better, but I wasn't paying for it. But I would have paid a movie ticket price. I would have paid $8.99 or whatever for a limited viewing showing of um the Zets movie.
I'm shocked they didn't bother to
Do
like
that.
do that here. Like at least like a like NYC LA like what the Avatar's movie is doing right now. Like I don't know if you're up to date on Avatar at all or if you give a shit about Avatar
Like The
even.
Last Airbender or like
Yeah, the new movie
yeah.
they're only premiering it in like New York City or like LA and
But it's
that's
gonna be
it.
on Paramount Plus for everybody later.
Yeah,
Like
but
not
that
even a
too.
little bit later.
But I'm like surprised they didn't even bother to like because like Loki, I would have made a trip to the city just to watch the Zets movie. That would have been such a good fucking YouTube short too. Come with me to
Yeah,
the
it would
city
have
to
been
fucking watch the new Kamen Rider
watch YouTube.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh, first we had to stop by the Tamashi Nation store because I'm a fucking dork and that's all I do when I come here. Oop.
I went there.
Yeah, I went there too. It's actually a sick fucking store. I'm not gonna
It's a
lie.
sick ass store. Everything is just fucking
It's right.
expensive. But
It's
I did
right
get
in
that same
Times Square.
Times Square.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's right fucking there.
I got that Saber figure art from there. I was
Mm.
mad that they didn't have
Did you go to the Bandai store?
anything else. Yes.
Okay. I got my Gav figure from there. I think. Yeah, Gav.
Oh, I don't Bandai store. Is
The
it still in Times Square?
it's I don't know how to explain it. It's like in between there's a Daiso. Do you know what a Daiso is? It's like that
Yeah.
Japanese convenience store, and then like there's the Bandai store
I
and like
never
an
made it to
arcade.
that side.
I
I'm
think I
not
had
gonna
mentioned
lie,
it
I
to
didn't
you.
make it to that side. You might have, but it might have been after.
Yeah, I might have
And I
mentioned
was
it
tired
after.
as shit.
Did you go to Book Off? Did I mention Book Off to you at least? That's like a retro toy
No, you
store. They
didn't.
have like retro
Go
toku
back to
toys
New
there.
York. I don't give a fuck. I'm going
We
back to New
we
York.
need to
I'll get
go.
there.
I've been saying this. Like I want to do like a New York City trip with the boys. Like because like
I
none of us are wanted to go to cons recently. So like we can get like you, me, Max. Fuck, I want Notes to come. Whoever
yeah,
else. You know what I mean? That'd be
Greece.
fun.
He's done for the year. He's going to Greece
Oh, he's going to
on a
Greece.
cruise. Yeah,
Oh shit.
he's
Fuck
going to Greece on a
you.
cruise. But yeah, he's done. I was jealous.
I'm
I was
jealous.
jealous. I was jealous. That sounds amazing. But I would love to do. I get settled. I'll come down. I'll have to do two
Yeah,
weeks in New
I
York
gotta get a more stable income first before we do that. But
before we do it.
it would be very cool. Uh, but no, yeah, like
Oh,
back to what I was saying. Like I think Zets would have worked for like a New York City, like LA, like just like a like one or two. I mean, I guess I understand why they wouldn't, because like it's not super marketable here. But if like Shin Kamen Rider can get a movie release for like a 1 day screening thing in certain IMAX theaters, like I don't
they
see
even
why
had
this
it
Zets movie
here.
couldn't. That's what I'm saying. Like I had it in my hometown. Like I like, you know what I mean? Because I live not super close to the city, but close enough to where I can go whenever I want. But I didn't have to like leave my fucking city to go watch Shin Kamen Rider. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like they should have done that with Zets. Or I don't know. I guess I don't know the numbers between like what Shin Kamen Rider got here versus like locally and shit. I don't know if it was like profitable, I guess.
Yeah, and that is the. But also, you do it by a pay-per-view showing. You do like two showings. You do one weekend with like one 3-day weekend with like three showings every 3 days. A 3-day showing, 8 p.m. somewhere, and people make sure that they pay the ticket price admission, and you get the shit with subtitles. And you watch it, you go on about your fucking day and do whatever. But I think it would have been harder to keep people from pirating it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they put it on
And
YouTube, that I think that's what their fear is.
but you could have had your own host site or did whatever. People were gonna pirate.
Yeah,
People pirate movies any fucking way.
I
So
was about to say it's gonna fucking, you know what I mean?
somebody has to pay money in order to get that shit. I'm not. But like once somebody pirates it one time,
Mm-hmm.
everybody gets it.
Exactly.
So I do understand a little bit of it, but I think it still would have been nice for them to just do. I would have, but again, even like when you suggest things like people should pay reasonable amounts of money to continue the hobby that we like, or to keep the hobby that we like afloat, and not anything
Yeah.
unreasonable, but like reasonable.
Yeah, there's been this whole
Um,
debate for people who are not in the know about like whether or not Kamen Rider should be on like a proper streaming service. I don't know if that's necessarily my take, because I do understand the accessibility aspect of like people wanting it for free on YouTube. Um, I think that's fine. I think that's a good thing. I think people should be able to have access to the shows. And my more so debate is that like I don't think YouTube is the perfect platform for like promoting the brand. You know what I mean?
no.
But I do want it to
Well,
also
why,
be
Christian?
free and
Wait.
accessible.
Why, Christian? Why do you think that YouTube would not be the appropriate platform
See,
for promoting new content? Why would that?
people
Why would you ever think
people get
that?
so fucking mad because we're our friend Foul Plays. We're a friend of the podcast, friend of the show. We've had this discussion so many times, and people get so mad when they just don't understand the fucking YouTube algorithm. But like it's just like because we'll say shit like that because you know we're YouTubers. We know how. Now that we know perfectly how the fucking algorithm works, like no one has a
But
fucking
I would
complete
assume
mastery
that
over it.
people who have been in the game for a few years might have a fucking idea or a couple.
We have a better
But you
authority
know,
than most people, but like we'll sit here and be like, yeah, no, it doesn't promote. Because the thing is, like, YouTube doesn't promote interests to people. without it being something that you've already searched, right? Like YouTube, it will promote you Pokemon videos if you searched Pokemon. It'll suggest you fucking Mets game coverage if you've watched Mets game coverage. If you've seen UFC fights, it'll show you UFC podcasts or whatever the fuck. It doesn't like expand outside of like what you're already searching for. And a lot of people just like can't like seem to fucking figure that out, and I don't know why, because you're on the internet and you know how this works. Um so like it shows you like what you're looking for. It doesn't show you like new things out of the blue. Meanwhile, like Paramount Plus, Netflix, Hulu, whatever fucking streaming service will be, they'll have like a new picks list, or they'll culminate through like similar like programming. You know what I mean? Like they'll have a whole section on your homepage that's like similar to Young fucking Sheldon or wherever the fuck, and it's like here's all these fucking sitcoms that you may be interested in, right? Um, and that's like not how, like if you watch a Young Sheldon video, YouTube's not going to promote you fucking Friends deep dives and Office deep dives because of that Young Sheldon video, unless it's from a creator that's done shit like that. But like, it's going to promote you like more Young Sheldon content, if that makes sense. Like, and people just for some reason can't fucking wrap their mind around that. But
Holy shit!
I'm not trying to. Oh.
Are you saying that YouTube only shows you the shit that you look for?
Yes, I'm saying that on the internet that you use, you're in a fucking filter bubble, and that's why when you only watch Fox News, you believe the world is exactly like Tucker Carlson tells you instead of, the reality, basically. Unfortunately, but was that too far? Was that too much? My bad.
Riveting.
My
The
bad.
only kind of commentary you can get on this podcast.
Only on this
Riveting.
podcast.
Riveting.
I
Oh
don't know.
my god. Oh my god. Only on this fucking. I fucking hate people. I fucking
Yeah,
hate people, man.
but people will crucify you when you explain this to them, and it's like a very fucking like obvious concept, at least to me. And so like to sit here and be like, oh well, I fucking discovered Geats on YouTube, and it's like, yeah, because you're probably fucking looking up Sentai toys or some
Power
shit,
Rangers or something.
like you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Like you probably already have a passing interest in tokusatsu is the reason why you discovered fucking Geats. Like, I don't
Holy
know.
shit. You're blowing my mind.
I don't know, dude.
You're blowing
But
my mind. I didn't know any of this. Thank God I'm stupid.
yeah,
It
thank God
just
you're a
knew
fucking idiot.
I'm a fucking clown. I promise. But like, what do you know about the fucking internet? It's not like you work here, you know.
No, yeah, I mean, it's not like we fucking use it every day and fucking. I'm not. It's not like I'm in the back end and I can see what y'all are. I can literally see what some of my fucking subscribers are searching, or like big keyword groups that y'all search. Like I have access to that on the back end of like, here's what your subscribers are looking for, and I see that what the fuck y'all are looking for, and it's mostly
No,
Power
you don't.
Rangers. I can. Let me see if I can find it
No,
right
that
now.
doesn't happen.
Oh,
No, that
okay,
doesn't
yeah.
happen. That
No,
doesn't
it
happen
doesn't.
here
No, I'm
because
lying.
you don't work here. No,
I'm
you're just
fully fucking
it's
lying.
fucking dumb. Just
Yeah,
fucking
no.
dumb. Just
No, YouTube doesn't
again.
do anything to help me fucking target my SEO better. Fucking yeah, my bad. Yeah. It's not like I have all the information in the world about you guys. I also know that you're 89% male. Um my second, you want to know where my second largest viewing base is? You could probably guess this.
Female.
No, I'm saying like nation, excuse me. My like outside of the United States, do you know where they're located? Like my second largest like audience base?
Probably Canada or the
No,
UK.
not necessarily an English speaking country, but if you
Is
know
it,
tokusatsu, you should be able to like guess it pretty. It's in an area that a lot of people watch toku that you'd be like, oh, that
is
makes
it the
sense.
Philippines or Indonesia?
Indonesia,
Yeah.
it's literally United States,
Yeah.
Indonesia, and I think Philippines, and
They
then
speak a little bit of English in
that's what I'm
Indonesia and the
saying. That's
Philippines.
why I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna say like predominantly English
Only
speaking,
English
but they speak a
speaking.
little bit, you know. Like they had an English dub of like Mask Man in the Philippines, and I got a lot of people
An
from
English
like the
double wizard.
Philippines. Yeah, no, they dude, I wish we had more access to like when I try to like find Toku online, I can never find like the English dub of like Kabuto and shit, and I kind of wish, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know,
watch
just
that.
for shits and
I
giggles.
watched 2 episodes of the English Devil Wizard because it was available. It was like
Mm-hmm.
you know how there was one point where cable would have like 50 million channels if you bought something.
Yeah, if you had a box and all that
Yeah,
shit, yeah.
there was a Toku channel on Comcast.
Oh, really?
Xfinity had a Toku channel, yep.
Shit,
And
I
that's
didn't
where
know
the
that.
English double, yeah, they put the English double Wizard on there. And I was like, oh, Wizard has an English dub. And I watched like 2 episodes. You're very, very much better off
Oh, is it a
not
bad dub?
seeing. It's a
Ah,
bad dub.
shit, man. Okay.
It's a bad dub. It's a bad dub. The dubs that we're getting for
Teo?
Ultraman
Mm-hmm.
in general, far and away,
Yeah, no, they're
far
incredible.
and away,
They're really
incredible
fucking
dubs,
well done. They're very like
incredible dubs,
professional. It's incredible. Cannot fucking praise them enough. But
incredible dubs.
what do we ran away from Mike?
We didn't even talk shit about mice
We
at
didn't.
all. Like
What do you
we
want to talk about with Mike? Is it the suit?
okay.
Is it the? Here, let me pull it up
So
so
you
we know what
never
we're talking about.
saw. So did you not see the Did you? So you didn't see the cameo
I
or
didn't.
what we got of the
I didn't bother.
cameo?
I saw it appear on the timeline, but I didn't want to look at it. But if you want to talk about it right now, I'm not going to stop you.
So I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
because I get your mentality behind it, but my mentality is that there are certain things that are spoiled to us.
Yeah.
My Common Rider is one of those things where somebody like I don't know if he cares. I don't know if Tay cares. Tay doesn't care. Tay don't give a shit.
Say
Not
it, and I'll
normally.
tell you if I think he gives a shit.
Um, Tay will like tell you something that's coming.
He knows that he
Um,
fucking leaks shit. What are we
yeah,
talking
he knows
about?
that
He
he
knows
fucking does that.
he be leaking shit all the
So
time.
Tay will tell you some shit that's like coming, and you'll be like, oh, like when he like was describing the real Sword, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's some shit. Like, look, the the concepts are so abstract that if somebody were to tell you how this suit was supposed to look or how this form was supposed to go, you would have to see it. The
Yeah.
only thing like a motherfucker could describe to me was somebody could describe 119 to me, but 119 is a practical form.
Yeah. No, because you already have the
But like,
baseline of like what Boon Boonger is supposed to be. You know what I mean? If you're just
yeah,
like, oh, Boon Red in a firefighter suit, like, yeah, okay, that easy. You know?
okay, yeah, that makes sense. But like the champion jackets, I would have to believe that. I would
Really,
have to see that.
you'd have to see
Yeah.
that. It's just the Boon
I
Boonger
would have to
suits in the
see them
jackets.
throw on a jacket. Like
Really?
because since I wasn't throwing on jackets, they would do cloaks, they would
Yeah.
do yeah, like
They did cloaks.
uh I want to say technically no, it's kind of a vest. Was it Super Shinkenger?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, that's kind of a vest
They
cloak
do like
thing.
spandexy shit. They don't
Yeah.
do like when you said like the niggas are putting on a racing jacket that they're like I'm like no, I like it's got to be like some kind of spandex or armor. It's not going to be an actual fucking jacket.
Can
And
I
then they
open up
put
to you
on
about
an
something I never talked about before, man? Okay, there was someone who had made those Boom Boonger champion jackets for a handful of YouTubers, and I'm so fucking jealous I didn't get one. I'm so fucking jealous I was never contacted. Like
like
so goddamn mad. I'm like,
I want
why
one
not
too.
me? I wanted
I want
like
one
they did
too.
custom colors like you know what I'm
Oh,
talking
yellow,
about? Yellow and
green.
green and
Okay,
shit, and I
yellow and
was like,
green.
fuck, like y'all couldn't have reached out to me. Like I couldn't have gotten like a fucking indigo one or some shit. I would have
Well,
fucking
no, because you're
loved that.
controversial.
I am too controversial. That's the problem. That actually
You're
is the
controversial.
problem.
You're
People fucking
controversial.
hate my ass, but well, not
Even though
actually.
like you don't say anything, you don't say
I was
anything.
say I'm
You're
very
just
squeaky
controversial.
clean, but you know,
Very
very
intentionally so.
intentionally. It's very thought. It's very well thought out. Ever since comment sections, dude, you don't know what life is until you get a fucking entire comment section attacking you because you said you didn't care for an episode one of something, and they're like,
You
you're a
stop giving a
fucking.
fuck.
You do stop giving a fuck, but when it's everyone, it's like this ain't worth it. This ain't fucking. I'm not gonna stand on business about a fucking episode one reaction when it's just a first thoughts sort of whatever off the top of the head type thing, and it's like I'm not gonna fucking. You know what I mean? Like I'll take down the video and fucking call it a
My
day.
thing on that is that you win some, you lose some. But on
No,
that,
yeah.
like if y'all are that passionate about it, I don't. It like what you said is what you said. So if
No,
you didn't fucking like it, and not to mention, well, that was episode 1 of Gavin
it
Infinity.
was Gavin Infinity I'm referring to.
You
Yeah,
ended up being like retroactively like vindicated
yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
because the same people that were
Oh no,
doing
that's the
that
thing is
were
like I'll
saying
say like Gavin Infinity's mid, and people will be like, oh yeah, it is mid, and but then you also there's like there's this very weird subsect of the internet of people who really defend Gavin Infinity. I was watching a video of one of my contemporaries the other day, and they had like kind of like a round table panel, and they had someone on that like I don't want to blast them right now, so I'm not gonna give a name, but they were like, if you don't like this show and you hate it, I don't want to hear it. And it's not up to me to tell you to fucking like it, and it's not up to me to defend this show. And I'm like, no one's fucking telling you to defend this show. No one gives a
That
fuck.
all nobody told
like,
you. They're not paying you, dog. They are not
like,
paying you.
like, if I tell you I dislike the
I think
show,
I know what you're talking about.
you might. If I tell you I dislike the show, and then you have to sit there and feel like that's the thing. I tell you I dislike the show, and then like that's it. My day's over.
I
But
mean,
now suddenly you tell people you like the show, and you feel this like need to like get me on your side. It's like we don't need to do all that. It's a fucking TV show. Like if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's not that fucking deep. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Um,
absolutely. I think it's not fair. I don't think it's fair to say like Gavin Infinity ain't built. Like Gavin Infinity is not like where you
that's
can
a
sit here and
thing.
say like even if you don't like build, you can admit that it's a good show. Like Gavin Infinity is not a good like you can like Gavin Infinity, but I don't think Gavin Infinity is a good piece of TV. I like Gavin Infinity,
Mm-hmm.
but is Gavin Infinity a good coherent piece of television? No, nah.
I wouldn't even
GL's not
call
a
it.
good coherent piece of television,
I
but
wouldn't
I
even
like
call it
everybody.
incoherent. Like it's fine. It's a fine like it's to me Gavin Infinity is mid. To me we don't know what Gavin Infinity is yet.
The
Gavin
long-term
Infinity
effects of Gavin Infinity.
exactly. We kind of brought this up like the other day, but like after I watched the
Mm.
first episode of Omega Horn, we're moving on from mice, but we'll circle back to mice in a sec.
We didn't even talk about
We're but like
it.
we're kind of just go where the conversation's going naturally. But like I feel like Gavin Infinity is something that like we're going to understand now that I'm realizing how
You're not gonna
connected.
like it, but your grandkids will.
Maybe, but like now that like we're realizing that like ever since I saw Megahorn, I'm realizing like oh this is like connected universe, this is a shared universe. Gavin Infinity is something that we're not really gonna like be able to fully have like a hard opinion on until like 5 shows out, until like 2-3 years from now when like with that universe is built and like the foundational aspects that were necessary with Gavin Infinity are like come to where they were like pivotal in like series number 6 of Project Red when fucking we go to the bug dimension and then sun happens and it's like oh okay all this shit kind of matter, you know what I mean? Like there's little seeds if you go back where you're like I can see what they're doing here. If they build on this more later it's gonna be, you know what I mean?
Mhm. I understand what you mean. And that was also what we had talked about.
Yeah,
I like Gavin Infinity for what it was. I like the characters. I do not like the framing that the characters were placed in.
that's fair.
And you can tell that people like Gavin Infinity too, because that Nick Ragey had damn near a standing O when he got announced at the Omega Horn press conference.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think anyone will sit here and tell you they dislike the characters in Gavin Infinity. Like Koto and Kiki, standout characters.
Best out of
Everyone
the
fucking
G,
loves
yeah,
them.
every
I
fucking yeah.
personally really liked Kunai. I loved his
I
fucking.
liked Kunai as well.
I liked his first impression. I liked his introduction. I kind of wish he did a
He
little
also kind
more
of serves
later on, but you know.
he, he kind of serves as a bit of a reminder that uh you have to really start working out because if you don't lose it, you will. If you don't use it, you will lose it.
What is that
He's
in reference?
35.
He's 35?
He's 35.
Are
Yeah,
you
you definitely. Yeah, you gotta make sure. Yeah, if you don't use it, you will lose it.
what the
We're getting in the gym.
fuck?
We're I've been working out, but we definitely have to.
Oh
Yeah,
no, dude!
we
Ever
gotta
since
make
I've been
sure that you
unemployed, I've been going to the gym every fucking day. I feel
listen.
like I got broader
You'll
shoulders now
do it.
watching. Thank you,
You'll do
man.
it.
But
You'll do it.
you're telling me this motherfucker is 30?
He's 35.
He's in his he's mid 30s,
Yeah, if
and
you
he looks
don't
like a
lose, and
teenage boy.
he's out dancing the other cast members too. Like he really like embarrassed them at the stage show. That was crazy.
Nah, this motherfucker is so cool actually. Nah,
Yeah,
I
no, if you
actually
don't
I need
use it,
him to
yeah,
show up
no,
in
there's
Omega
no
Horn.
excuse.
Damn.
There's no excuse. You have to. We gotta, gots to.
Damn.
Us too. And we're both almost 32. Yeah, no, no, yeah,
Yeah,
we
we're over the
gotta,
hump in our
yeah,
20s, man.
in our 20s. Now we're lucky. Like LeBron is 41. Knox is 38. Like we got some time. They all look good for their age. They all really, really do. Like, but you got to put that work in
Yeah,
because
like I've had this like this fear since hitting 26. I'm like, damn, I'm almost 30.
I'm
I'm
not
almost
trying to. I gotta
fucking
look like
30.
I gotta look like I gotta see what I look like with
But
abs.
you were telling me this motherfucker's 30 and it's like, you know what? Maybe
35, not 30.
35.
35.
Maybe 35 ain't that bad.
35 ain't that bad. 35. Now, granted, everybody's still relatively young. Not LeBron. LeBron 40. But
LeBron's
but
40.
every like he's definitely. But the shape that these men are in. Oh yeah, I'm definitely. I've been off the salad. I've been off the salad and the protein and the 6 miles and the 40 pounds lost and the I can't get us staged. I got
Mm.
to. I got to make sure that I am doing what I need to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that, that
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah.
that's a big reminder. But back to
Yeah. That's a
Mike.
very big
Back to what you
reminder.
were saying
Back
with
to
Mike.
yeah.
What just make the point you're making because I'm gonna derail it no matter
Yeah.
what.
We're gonna derail all the time. I like Mice's suit more than I like Zet's suit, and I was wondering. I was like, damn, do I not like crossbody belt? No, I just don't like the Zet suit. I don't like the base Zet suit at all. I love
Mm,
that suit.
this is a really good suit.
I love that fucking suit, and I loved it in action. It was really, really nice in
Is it
action.
good in action? I'm
Yeah,
worried
yeah.
how
This
these
nigga's
little
also.
like
They're
the
not gonna like him.
what?
His personality. He's really
Uh
bougie. You know they don't like the bougie ones.
oh
He's got a
oh
little sauce.
okay.
Yeah, they're
Because
not gonna like him.
I was gonna say I wonder how like these like tubes, for lack of a better term, like are gonna work in
He
he
glides. He glides in
glides.
it. Yeah, he glides.
Oh, is that like what this is? This like an action shot right here? Like he like glides around.
Yeah, yeah. Like he could not like he moves like he's very smooth.
Oh, I like that. Oh, he's gonna be
Yeah,
cool as shit. Oh, would you look
you're
at
gonna really
this?
like him.
Damn, I wonder whose video this is. Shit.
I don't know. That nigga suck. He's
Yeah,
just
nah, he
fucking
does.
trash ass
No,
video.
but I like these suits. Like, someone on Twitter the other day was like, "We need to stop doing animal common riders." I'm like, how many fucking
I
animals have we
said that.
really done? Was that you?
Yeah, I said that. No, like it's real bad. It's real bad. The entirety of Ray was the barnyard.
Yeah,
Everybody an animal.
I guess, man. But it's like, what do you want him to be looking like? Like, you want him to look like fucking
Like
Legend
Gio
here?
was a straight clock.
No, actually, that's a good point. You know, I'm
Gio
actually
was a
talking out
clock,
my
and that's a
ass.
really fire suit. Like
Yeah.
Xaid was a video game mascot. Like
No, yeah, you're
I'm not
making a good
saying we have
point.
to give up. I'm not saying we got to give them up. We don't have to
Mm,
give up animals all the time. Just everybody like Gav is a wolf. Like everybody is an animal. And three of them are grasshoppers.
yeah, they shouldn't
There
have
are
made.
8 shows.
I've said this. They shouldn't have made Zets a grasshopper. I understand why they did it, because like with the simulcast, it's like
Yeah.
you really
But
want
they
to
should have
get,
leaned into
you
Secret
know,
Agent versus Grasshopper.
they should have what?
They should have leaned into Secret Agent
They should have
instead of
leaned into
Grasshopper.
Secret Agent or Dreams before the grasshopper, or like if you're gonna do grasshopper, like do a mix of both. Because like I don't know. I told you, I said this before that like I don't think Zet's suit is like super. Like objectively it's a nice suit, but it's a boring
It's not
suit.
offensive. It's not offensive. It's just very, very safe. The every Zets has a problem where every other suit looks better than the base suit, and that ends up being the entire thing about it. Like,
Mm,
um, I get why people do like Booster, but if you look up Plasma, like
yeah,
Plasma Base is an amazing fucking suit.
yeah.
Like the lightning all the way down the body. Not that's
Is this
but
booster?
Booster is cool. Booster has a little bit of extra on it,
Yeah.
but base like Plasma, base Plasma. I
Mm-hmm.
love base Plasma.
No, I get it.
Base
I think the
Plasma,
thing about
yeah,
Zets is that you can make this really any rider, and it would have
yeah,
been.
it
You know
would
what
have
I
worked.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
there's nothing about this
very
that
placeholder.
specifically. Yeah, there's nothing about this that specifically says like this is like an agent from Code that infiltrates dreams. Like, this could have been Revice, and no one would have fucking. This could have
And
been.
nobody would have.
This could have been
It
Gav
couldn't have been Geets. It
or
couldn't have been
Geets.
Geets, but it could have been. It could not have because Geets is specifically Fox. But
I get what you're saying.
It
I was gonna
just
say it couldn't have been Gav either, but like it could have been like
yeah.
Revice. It could have been Gotchard. Definitely could have been
Yeah, it
Gotchard.
could have been it could have been Gotchard.
I mean, shit. If you
It
made this 0-1, no one would fucking even question it.
nobody
You
would have noted. Yeah, it's real bad.
like it really kind of looks
But
like it could
like
be anything.
it just like it and Zets has good suits. They're just not the base suit. Like
I love this suit.
Orderm,
Orderm is incredible. Let's talk about that.
Orderm is incredible. I love Orderm.
Is that how you spell it?
I don't like Catastrophe as much, but I love Orderm.
The Catastrophe's
Yeah,
too
no,
bulky.
that is amazing to me.
Mm.
I don't know who thought of that. I don't know what kind of drug you have to be on to come up with the art for that. This was definitely drug induced.
I don't know. Something about the crossbody design, like
Oh, it's definitely imposing. It sticks out
yeah.
like a sore thumb.
Because like
But
then you
I
have like the
don't like
bottom
it as
half.
much.
Like normally like the armors of like the riders don't really like offend you as much because like the belt kind of acts as like a nice transition piece to like the rest of the
Yeah.
body. Whereas like here it's just like, oh, he's like all top heavy. And then like it's just like a big empty space here. You know?
Believe it or not, I think Nox does the crossbody better.
You think so?
Yeah, but I think it's because it was their second time around designing it. I like the way that
Go ahead.
you go ahead because I know where you're going.
I've told you this before, I think. All the Zets like designs feel very like bland to me. Like they don't feel super. Again, like this could have been the what's his fucking.
It could have been double.
It could have been double. It could have been the fucking wolf guy from 0-1, and like I forget his fucking name off the top of my head. Brait. Not
Holy
Brait.
shit! A grasshopper primary and a wolf secondary. They did it twice.
That's what I'm saying, and like this wouldn't. It's kind of the exact same style of suit. Like fucking like it's and like even here it's like this is just like bland. Like it just looks like Kamen Rider. They made generic Kamen Rider, and that was it. Like I don't know.
I like. I do like the Nox suit. It doesn't. I get why you would. I get why it looks better in the show.
It's a good looking suit. It's a fine looking suit. It's just it doesn't inspire like any sort of creativity or like wow factor to it. Midnight Shadow was incredible.
Yeah, Midnight Shadow I like, but Midnight Shadow looks like more of. Now you've mixed in like a tornado.
He's a black hole. He's literally
you mixed in a black hole into it, which is cool. I like that too.
Mm-hmm.
The toy ass, but I like that too.
The toy's ass. I mean, I would never buy that toy.
But I think Mice just does it. I think Mice looks better.
Yeah, I definitely. I'm more inspired by this suit, if that makes sense. Like
yeah,
creatively,
I love
I'm
that.
like,
The
this is a
belt
mouse.
sits flush.
These are cheese. The belt sits flush. The fucking little ribbon aspects. Like I can't name too many riders who have this little shit. Like, nah, this is a cool ass suit. I like this suit a lot, man.
Because I don't like either of the cat suits. I don't like the black cat suit. I don't like the red cat suit.
I don't mind it. I kind of have to like the black cat suit because I have 2 black cats, but I understand why you would kind of think they're kind of same sort of thing like Zets, where they're not really super special.
They're not yeah, they look like these are common. If you told me those were Kamen Riders, I'd be like, yeah, they probably are.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. But no, you're gonna like which is it's gonna be another year of because when Ace first came out, people hated Ace. People like really like
Whatever.
when he first showed up.
People, I don't understand it, man.
Well, because it's my self insert, but no, like me and you, we'll like him. We'll like him, but like no, like a lot of then he'll probably get like vindicated after the show.
Probably it always
like
happens.
Ace did.
Yeah.
It just, especially if like we get another Gotchard, I can't sit through that again. I watched the entirety of Gotchard.
I did too. I had to make a video on it. I had to make a video.
That was insane. Gotchard was. I don't even like the Gotchard suit that much anymore. I don't like the blue grasshopper concept. I do like certain things. I like both X Gotchard forms. I know that's controversial.
Really? I'm trying to remember what they look like. Like
UFO and T-Rex and X-Rex.
Let me see. Do I have? You like these?
Yeah. I like
I don't mind
UFO X.
T-Rex. This is kind of
I don't
fun.
like Stargotchard. Stargotchard sucks.
What's Star Gotchard? Ooh.
Down at the right? No, 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 no. You see it. You see it. Super Gotchard.
Oh,
Right
this
now.
right
No,
here?
no, no, no. Yup.
Uh,
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I
yeah, there's a lot
don't.
going on here.
That's fucking crazy. I have no earthly idea why they would do that. Well, to incorporate all of the X
Yeah,
figures,
like I
but
get it, but like I don't know. Gotchard was
yeah, that was
an interesting, like yeah. Even the base design isn't like it's a cool design. It's just not. No, I
it's a
do. I actually
oh, it's
do.
another fucking grasshopper.
I do like it a little bit more because like you have like the shits that like kind of point to the alchemy gimmick and like the arrows in the eyes kind of again kind of point to that same motif that he's got going on here. And this I don't know why something about this kind of gives like a heated flask that's like alchemy chemistry fucking shit. Like it kind of, you know what I mean, like it's got like a steampunk kind of vibe, which kind of goes back to that. Like it's not a bad suit. I actually do, and the more I'm looking at it, I do really like it.
It's cool. The
I think
Majade
the
suit is better though.
that's the thing is I was gonna say I don't like any of the other suits, but let me relook up
You,
Majade. Majade's
the
okay.
unicorn,
Yeah, Majade's okay.
the unicorn works for.
No, it's a nice
It's a
suit.
lot. Yeah, it's a lot better presented to me. Now Valvarad, the Valvarad body looks good. The mask is ugly, but
Uh,
Valvarad base is
are we
ugly.
talking about this Valvarad or?
Yeah, that I don't like that at all. But the body I like,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still the same helmet, damn near.
Yeah,
So when it was brought over, like that's cool. It's too busy.
yeah. It's a
I didn't realize it was this busy.
nah. This isn't even like a super form. This is from the wiki. Like this
No,
is
that's the base Valorad suit.
yeah. Like I'm realizing now. This feels like a fucking feels like a mess.
Yeah, this suit is entirely too busy.
Yeah, man. Gotcha just had problems all over. We can't even. I mean,
Yeah, can't
that's nothing
even.
new. Everyone fucking knows that. Do you have anything you want to say about Zets though? I know you were sending me notes about like the thing. Now's a good time to talk about
Oh,
Zets because I have
yeah,
been
because we're talking about Kamen Rider too.
not even that. I just I've been working on the finale review for it, so I'm very invested right now. In like I literally just finished up like a 20-minute script. It's good. The script's roughly like 20 minutes right now for the final finale review for Zets. Because like if you don't know, like I kind of have to start working on it now because like and that was a bad voice crack, but needless to say, I'm like the most invested in Zets that I am right now because I'm like Zets brained. I've been diving the wiki and rewatching shit. Um, what were we thinking though?
Certain things that I'm calling attention to.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, like in a show about secret agents, they do. People are very. I was seeing people like make opinions online about what the lady wanted for Nim and what she wanted for her life and
Mm-hmm.
the way that she wanted the way that like nobody's listening to Nim. But I was like, that's Phantom's daughter. That's not the lady. Like
I mean, it's both
they
their
left it.
kid, right?
Yeah, it's both their kid technically, but like they never really one thing that I really liked is that they never because it comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
They if you pay attention to like her expressions, especially when Baku showed up um in the most recent episode at the very end of it to save them, um they leave it ambiguous as to where the lady ends and where Phantom begins.
Yeah.
So people, of course, walked right into it.
Mm-hmm.
People walked right into it and was like, well, the lady wants this, the lady wants that. I'm like, how do we know that this is the lady and not Phantom taking over her body? Because we saw the lady go to sleep and then we saw Phantom take over her body. And not to say that she's not completely awake all the time or she's completely asleep all the time, but we don't really know where the lady ends and where Nen begins. In this episode, it becomes a bit more separate.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that they share is that they both love Nin
Yeah.
in their own odd ways.
Mm-hmm.
So when Baku shows up and the lady is genuinely like received relieved to see him, but like Phantom is not. Then you can find out the difference. Then you start spotting the
I didn't
difference.
even
I
catch
don't know if
that.
you noticed that.
Nah.
She has a very relieved expression when Baku shows up to save her.
Yeah.
But like Phantom, of course, I said there is a relieved
Mm-hmm.
expression
Yeah.
on the lady's face when Baku shows up, but Phantom engages in combat. So there are different things, differing sides of it that are going on. Especially when you're like, well, Phantom played me when I forgot what that Gore Nightmare's name is. What's the last Gore Nightmare's name? Because he's gonna be the big bad.
Don't fucking know. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know any of their names. I know Devastation is that was the one that was Baku's, right? I think. Or no, that was
That was
this
Catastrophe. Yeah, Catastrophe, Punishment,
Catastrophe. Yeah, Punishment.
Phantom, and I forgot this last one.
I don't fucking remember.
But
I genuinely
he
don't.
was like, "Yeah, you gave me a fake copy of Nim and to do this and that," and I'm like, "Oh, they both wanted to raise Nim. They both wanted to be Nim's mother. That is the. I think that's a really interesting thing. But I love how like this series plays with ambiguity in that
Mm-hmm.
way.
I have
That you
it
didn't.
pulled up. We could talk about it right now because I kind of want to see what you're talking about. Like he shows up here. Is it before or after
Yeah,
this?
it's after he shows up.
It's after he shows up. So let's move forward
So
just a little bit.
you'll see like it'll cut to her.
It'll cut to her. Like, so he's here. This is here. I don't want to. I don't want to like get copyright struck, but let me do 2x speed. Maybe that'll make this faster. Like here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that expression is I was like, oh,
Mm.
like it's so knowingly reassured that like
Oh, like shit's
that nigga,
fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
because shit could have went sideways,
Mm-hmm.
and then oh, I'm like, oh, now this is her watching. I thought that was neat,
No, that's
but
pretty cool. No,
I thought
because
that was
like
neat.
it depends on how they play it out. Because like I don't
Yeah,
want to
it
like make
does.
any
'Cause
like definitive statements yet. Because like again, I think they don't want us to know yet. But
no, I don't think so either. But I think a lot of people were really like heavy on speculation.
mm,
And speaking of speculation, like we don't really. I still don't think we have a concrete assessment of what um Extreme does. I know that like it can give you a do-over by inception,
yeah,
but as far as like everything else, it's kind of up in the
from
air
my understanding, it allows him to enter the dream realm without
without
having to
falling
go into
asleep.
sleep.
That is also true.
Which, to my understanding, was the only thing really, when you think about it, base Baku was missing. Because like genuinely, think about like those early fights, especially where like he's in a dream, he can kind of do whatever he wants. You know what I mean? Like, and they kind of take advantage of that in the show, and that's one of the things I really like about the show's choreography.
Yeah.
Um, like I feel like X Dream is just kind of like okay now and this is, I kind of get to this in because this finale review I'm doing is a little more video essay y. It's a little bit deeper than most of them because I'm not really doing like a hard up review. I'm doing more of a like a video essay on Baku as like a protagonist. But I think this kind of represents like the division between dreams and reality are now blurred, especially after or going into
The
Project
final,
Somnia, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And now with the final two. Um because like the entire universe is kind of in this like weird chaotic state. So I feel like this is kind of I don't know. I don't really know how to fully
It's
describe it without getting too
ripe
into it.
for it's ripe for like advantage. Like
Mhm.
people like you can kind of give Extreme the ability to do just about anything
Yeah.
when put in the right place. I know definitively it can run shit back. I know that
Yeah.
it's really a big ass run back button.
Mhm.
I know at like principle it's a run back button. I know it can do other things, but basically that he can transform without having to dream about it,
Mm.
and which he could kind of already do in the real world. He just couldn't enter dreams through the Zed's driver.
That's kind of what I mean. Is like he can enter through dreams without having to go to sleep. Not so much that he has to transform. You know what I mean? That was the point I was trying to make.
Yeah, but that and it's a run back button. But like the other things that it can do, because he abuses the shit out of it with which I would do too.
Yeah.
He abuses it, but he also Baku took the liberty of making it abusable, which I also kind of fuck with. I fuck with that real heavy.
Did we ever see this shoot suit in the show? What the fuck is this?
I think that's a hyper battle suit.
Oh, like a Televicoon exclusive DVD. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, he abuses the shit out of that in that one fight. I know the one you're talking
Yeah.
about with Catastrophe.
Oh, it was a fantastic fucking
It
fight
was an
too.
incredible fight. So anything else about that, or do you want to move on to like the final sort of?
I hope that they don't wait. I don't think Toei is like big on Toei is often very, very scary when it comes to romantic subplots, but
Yeah,
I would be stupid if I didn't say that
him and them.
Baku, yeah, and they don't have any subtext, but I hope that they don't do that. I
I'm
hope
not
that
gonna
they
lie to
keep
you.
them platonic.
The show starts with him waking up from a dream right as he was about to kiss her. Like that. That's literally like scene one, act one,
Yeah,
scene
that
one,
is,
episode
isn't it?
one. He is about to kiss her. He has her, and I feel like it was almost foreshadowing in the fact that like he wakes up and he looks at his sister and goes, "I was just about to kiss Nem. Like I almost had her." And it's like, yeah, no, and he spends the entire show looking for
Trying to,
her and
yeah,
trying to
looking
save
for
her.
her.
Like I feel like it was kind of like very not blatant. I mean, it was subtle enough to where like we're not yeah, it needs to be brought up again. But I didn't even realize that
No,
until rewatching episode 1 for this review that I'm like, "Oh, yeah, no, they've been building
yeah,
this
they're
this
going that
entire
way.
time.
They're going that
They're
way.
definitely going that way, and I get it because I kind
No,
of
for
did just
sure.
want them to be friends. Because I feel like the romantic subplot. It's like not that I would hate it, but it's not super necessary. Like it's cool if they're just buddies.
It's cool if they're just cool, but also like the period. I wouldn't say the period, but
Hmm.
I lost my train of thought on that.
Hold
Fuck
it.
it.
No,
It
no, we can
probably
edit
wasn't
around it.
important.
Hold it.
You know, but I actually
Oh, you're
legitimately
good. You're
lost
good.
my
You're
like I
good.
can't find it
You're good. You're
anywhere.
good. You're good.
So I guess I because I forgot about that. I forgot that that is exactly what happened, but it just I guess the narrative that I do not want to see is um because that hero rescues the girl trope is very touch and go.
Yeah.
It can be very touch and go, and I'm like, well, maybe we might not need that this time. Maybe they're just better off cool because part like Seven is a part of Baku. Seven is not who Baku is in its entirety. So maybe they might like slow burn it. Maybe they just might like get to know each other,
Yeah.
and they might just like start hanging out. That might like I hope they don't like rush the jump.
Yeah.
Toei is really bad at romance anyway.
Mhm.
I don't think they've ever done it well, have they?
I can't
They did it.
necessarily.
They did it decent in Drive, like, but it took them one movie after Drive to do it. Like they didn't do it well with Drive until Super Movie War Genesis
Yeah, I
with
don't
the
really
wedding.
watch the movies, you know that.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
So
but keep going.
in there and like it's I didn't even know like Shinosuke and Kiriko were like even like remotely dating because they weren't because they
Mhm.
weren't. So for them to already to be further along in the future and for him to them to have been dating and for him to just be completely like piss nervous the entire fucking movie about proposing to her is that was good. Super Movie War Genesis is a good movie. Um shit, we might watch that. We might have to watch that. But
I mean,
um
shout out to the Patreon. Fucking, we can watch whatever. Um,
yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah. Um that's the only time where I'm thinking they even did it like decent. I don't think they've done romance since. Oh, they did it in Trio. They did do it in Trio, but like
yeah, they
they
did.
touch
Okay,
and go with it. They
yeah,
touch and go with it. They don't really like do it. So I don't know if they're gonna do it this time. I don't think we've ever had a non tragic love story in Kamen Rider.
it's rare. It's rare.
It's
It was.
very
I'm
rare.
trying to remember how Shin Kamen Rider went down, but he literally, I think the girl dies,
She
right?
dies.
Yeah,
She dies. they used to kind of do it they used to kind of do it like Ryusei and Tomoko got together at the end of Forza.
Yeah.
Not at the end, but in the movie war of
Mhm.
Forza. And we hadn't had anything like that since like with the way Mai and Koda's chemistry work, like you would have thought they were just two best friends on one planet.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is that like I rewatched Gaim recently, so I can kind of talk more to this. Is that like they very much were giving platonic throughout
Yeah.
most of that. Like the only one that saw any sort of romantic chemistry between the two of them was Michi, and that
Yeah, but he was
was
already like cooked. He was a cooked
yeah,
ass teenage
yeah.
boy.
Honestly, I'd rather Mai had ended up with Michi if she just gave Kota the fruit and then was like, yeah, I'm gonna go date Michi now. He killed his brother. I'm a you know what I mean, I feel like that would have been cool.
That would have been more realistic than whatever the fuck they tried to put on Coda. But just that and Super Movie War Genesis, like you could tell that I want to say Kyria had like a girlfriend. No, Go had a girlfriend too who got out of jail. She was on refit. Like they do it every once in a while, but it's never the focal point. So I don't know if they're gonna do that. I'm gonna keep I would not like them to,
Hmm.
or I would like them to be realistic about it and just like slow burn it,
Yeah.
but not like, well, how much slower can you fucking get? It's episode. No, I mean like the Nim that knows Baku in her dreams is not the same Nim that knows Baku in real life.
I don't want to get too deep into it because my whole
It's gonna be for your
thesis.
video.
Yeah, but my whole thesis is essentially Baku kind of becomes Seven. Is Baku's journey into like inheriting those traits that he's been trying to project out there, right? So like
Yeah.
there is a part of me that
Well,
wants to
not
say
yet.
she does know Baku, but like he's not there yet fully, like at this stage in the show. But like I'm trying to think like episode 40, 49 or whatever, wherever we get to. I'm like, will he fully inherit that? Like because like he's still Baku at his core, right? And
Yeah, but I think
he is a
like
very different person from Seven. So
yeah,
that's that there is that kind of not 100 like when it comes to the romance part of it, not so much like the self-development part of it. It is like I get what you're saying. I do understand like the hesitancy because like she doesn't know like the true authentic
but
Baku quite yet. But
like I
also
think like there
we're
should be a
just introducing that, I guess, cuz now they're meeting in the real world, right?
yeah, and they'll be like doing whatever they're doing in the real world for the last few episodes, which is cool. I think that the character evolution should be a mix of Baku and a mix of Seven.
Yeah.
Like both of them should be able to work
Mhm.
together
Yeah, yeah.
to make and that part of Baku is discovering himself. There are
Yeah.
some things that Baku is really good at. There are some things that Seven is really good
Mhm.
at, and Baku fully coming into himself is being able to perfectly mix both sides. So not perfectly, but balance.
There is a
So
seamless like unity that comes, but it's a switch that's flipped. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
well, not necessarily a switch. Like it
Yeah.
integrates
That's what I'm
itself.
trying to say. That's a better way of putting it. You're right.
It
Um,
integrates.
anything else with
That's
that
all I
though?
got though, and keep out of your nah, because everything that you're gonna, shit, no, because
I
to
can send
keep
you
you
the
from.
script because I do want someone to proofread this. I was thinking
Oh
about sending it
yeah,
to Brevin because I think Brevin would be very good at he's good with notes and shit like that. You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
But
I do it too. I do it
I might
too.
just send
There
it
are a
in the
lot of
Discord and
things
fucking show y'all.
it, and I just poke through it, and oh, you should talk about blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah.
No, I actually appreciate that because I don't get go super in depth with the story. So if you can give more like story elements to like bring up as little resource spots, you know what I mean?
No, I got you.
That'd be
I got
appreciated.
you.
But there's only like there's one last thing that we really have that's like really relevant
Megahorn.
right now. I was about to say it's the best toku that's ever hit the streets since
Oh my
fucking
god, you are such
Dawn
a
Brother.
fucking dick.
Dude,
Go,
I'm not gonna
please
lie.
watch.
Okay,
Please talk about Omega Horror.
I'm listen. I've been very obnoxious about this privately,
I'm
in
proud of you.
several Discord servers and on Twitter and shit. I fucking love Omega Horn. We're only one episode deep, so I can't be like obviously, but also for the sake of the bit, I fucking love Omega Horn. It is the best show to ever fucking exist, and yeah, this show saved Tokusatsu, and I will stand on that. Um, for now. But I mean, I made a whole ass video about the first episode, so I'd be interested in hearing you sort of take the stage on this, and we can kind of go through it. And I'll
Well,
interject.
that goes into like Project Red as a whole,
Hmm.
and I think Reiji doing the dimension hop, because everybody has it. Every dimension hopping story now has a big dimension hop fight scene now.
What do you mean
In
by
case you
dimension
didn't
hop?
notice that.
What do you mean
So
by
in
that? Hmm.
Multiverse of Madness, like um America Chavez and Doctor Strange, they go through like the spaghetti dimension and they do the bullshit dimension in this dimension.
Oh, yeah, the finale of Project Red of Gavin Infinity was
Gavin
really good with
Infinity.
that. I love that little animated bit.
I don't think that we talk about that enough, but
Yeah.
that two-parter for Reiji's character
Hmm.
is something else because because now this leads into Omega Horn, so we can talk
Hmm.
about it.
Yeah.
Um, that two-parter for Reiji's character really, really, it does a really good job at encapsulating how like fuck this shit is. Like the logic, because I had to make sure that I was catching what the fuck was being said at by the, what was it, the High Chancellor, whatever, about
I
like
was
them
so
not being able
tuned
to
out.
transform.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean, because there was that little bit there where they're like, we can't, and then he had to fucking be like, well, we need to, and fucking yeah.
We need to, and they were like, no, well, we don't like the fact that all of you were hopping dimensions. And we're
Hmm.
like, oh, so the solution is to take away, you can't get his powers
Yeah.
because he hacked the fucking gun.
Hmm.
So he's just going to run around the universe unchecked. And the only people that can stop him, because there are two biological Gavins that can dimension hop.
Yeah. I mean, technically, they
But
all can dimension hop, because like by that one episode where they're all
the,
together, and it felt super
yeah, but like,
anticlimactic, seeing all of them on screen at the same time, and they're just here.
well, that's because they took Reiji's blood. Like they justify it, can still
Yeah,
be,
but
they
it just
justified
it
it.
felt anticlimactic. But I understand the reasoning behind it. Oh, yeah, there was the explanation about like they fucking did all that, but I don't know, man. I fucking what point were you building to there? I feel like I derailed you a little bit.
No, it's fine. It's just the shit didn't make any sense, and it
Hmm.
didn't make any sense to me when I watched it.
Yeah.
But come to find out that shit, because I thought it was just like some Gavin Infinity shit, and it really was not just some Gavin Infinity shit. It was some plot shit. It was some actual like future repercussion plot shit.
It
Like
is
it
kind of
was
insane how Gavin Infinity really is just the story of like a de facto like prototypical toku hero doing everything right, and then getting fucked over by like the powers that
the
be,
system he serves.
the
Yeah.
system he serves, and then fucking like he like the ending of that show is literally just like Reiji saying fuck it.
Yeah,
I
and that
really
was
do,
brilliant. I
I really do
loved
kind of
that.
appreciate that, and looking back now
Oh
that I'm
shit.
kind of realizing it.
Hold on.
My point was that Gavin Infinity ends with like Reiji kind of realizing he doesn't fuck with the system that he serves, and then
Yeah.
and then like it's really smart that like that's kind of like the point that we're picking up on here with
Mhm.
Omega Horn. So what was your thoughts on that? I'm trying to remember.
No, I was saying like there are two things in
Hmm.
play because when, like, of course you assume that like Teshin is dead
Hmm.
at first when he, because like you're like, no, you got split in half, and then you start to find out that other people like with the Azazel symbol have disappeared, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, he's a very, very not dead. He is not dead. He's somewhere in the galaxy doing X, Y, and Z. But for Reiji to just kind of like look out the window, because it didn't register with me, because again we watched it weekly. Had we binge watched it, it probably would have sat a little bit heavier because the events of the previous episode just happened.
Yeah.
So for him to look this supreme being in the face, and for this nigga to say, no, we're just gonna take all of y'all's powers because you shouldn't be crossing dimensions. And you're like, but we're using the ability to cross dimensions for the good of the people,
Hmm.
like we're supposed to. We have the ability, but we're not abusing it. No, but we just don't like that you have it. And I would have just, Reiji is a nicer guy than me, but also that owes to him being older.
Yeah.
If he was like 21, 22, he would try to punch his way through it.
Hmm.
But he's almost 30. So you're at a different stage in life where you have to handle things a little bit differently. And the final form of like a justifiably angry person is just disconnection. It is the act of just kind of saying, yeah, no, I'm no. When I'm blanking on bro's name, they call him the Colonel, but when bro
Yeah,
walked in, it was like, yeah, you want to get some food later? And he was like, and
I'm
just kind
good.
of walked right
Yeah,
past him.
yeah,
And I was like, oh, not only is he like because Reiji has been pissed all season.
yeah,
He's been pissed from the first episode. You can see it in his delivery. Um, he's been pissed all season, but like now we've like elevated. We're at the final form of it. We're pissed. We moved on from pissed to just completely just fucking blown.
yeah,
And that is probably like Reiji's a good character, but that is probably the most relatable writing that somebody like that can have at a show that's having like a continuation like that,
yeah.
where you just like fucking check out. Like
Yeah, he's
that
so
nigga,
mad
so
that he had to check out of what the
he
fuck
had to
was he
check
had
out.
to disconnect because like he is just it's too much at
It's
that
too
point.
much. It's
Yeah,
too much at this point.
that's fucking excellent actually.
No, like that's why I say Gavin Infinity is always going to Gavin Infinity. When Gavin Infinity is in its bag, it's in its bag. It just like consistently is not always in its like
Yeah,
it's a very enjoyable show for what it is. But every once in a blue moon, like with the Kiki Koto episodes
yeah.
and with Reiji's handling, like even Reiji's handling throughout the series,
Dude,
it
that's the thing is
is
if Gavin Infinity was at the same level of like the Death Gavin episode introduction, the Kunai episode introduction, the Kiki Koto episodes are all fucking incredible. I don't think anyone has any issues with most of them.
mhm.
Uh, and like honestly, that final stretch of few episodes, even if I do think certain things should have felt a little more impactful for me, but maybe that's because I personally was checked out. Um, if it stayed at that level consistently, it would be incredible. But like it just, I don't know, it teetered
It
too
just
much, you know?
there were some things that were like here, and there were some things that were missed. I think if you went back individually and individually graded the episodes, you would
Mm,
probably Gavin Infinity would probably weigh a bit more favorably with you. I personally think that
yeah.
because it weighed a little bit more favorably with me,
I think it is worth a rewatch. Maybe not immediately.
like
I
a
I think
binge. No,
I
but
think
like
like a
after
binge rewatch. You know how like Notes and Max are kind of going through most of
they're going through those,
Ghost right now. I feel like
yeah,
I feel like we should do that with like Gavin Infinity at some point. I feel like
but
that'd be
probably like
it
after
probably
Omega Horn ends.
after Omega Horn ends, and like I feel like that would do a lot for like again because like we'll have that not perspective but hindsight to like be like, oh, that's what that was setting. You know what I mean?
Hmm. But it's definitely like because Reiji shows up like again angry because but he's usually fucking angry.
Hmm.
But it's an angry that is like disconnected. You can tell something's wrong, and you can tell like because people were like, I don't know how you would think that that's Reiji at in Omega Horn. I said, who else who else would it be? No, the only person that can transcend this is Records of Extraordinary Dimensions, and we have a dimension hopper.
Hmm.
Every instance of Reiji showing up in Project Red is
It was
going to
ragey.
be it's
Yeah.
going to be Reiji. So for Reiji to show up here and for him to just kind of be again disconnected, I think he's at a period now because we haven't even talked about Omega Horn. We're still talking about like the Regi
I
of
was
it
about to
all
say
because the
I
Regi
thought
of
we
it
were gonna
all
get
is really important.
that is a big part of getting to Omega Horn. Yeah, for sure. That is the
But
biggest
like,
piece that's like making me interested in Omega Horn for sure.
yeah, sort of, kind of. But Omega Horn has its own shit, and we'll get
Yeah,
there too.
and
It's
it's
just
all incredible.
you
Yeah,
kind of got to get through like the Regi of it
yeah,
all, and but it's just like the way that nigga walked out of the command center. I was like, I have no idea what. Like, there's nothing that could have predicted that he was going to fuck off into another dimension and abandon his gun, but like you were gonna take my powers from me anyway, so what the fuck
yeah,
why do I need it?
yeah. He literally like handed his badge and gun in and was like, "I'm done."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
done.
that's actually really sick.
I'm over this. I'm completely into this has been like my mentor died and it's been some bullshit. and this has
And it's
been
all been
some bullshit
thankless ever since. Yeah, no, I actually
ever
really fucking
since.
like Reiji.
Yeah,
I
Rage is
really
a
like
dog.
Reiji the more I think about it.
Rage is a dog. Ragey
Yeah.
is a dog. But like it's relatable. It really, really
Mhm.
is. And I think that I hope that whatever his arc, because there are probably going to be multiple Reds that can do the dimension thing, because you're going to need it because they're
Oh
having
no,
an
at some
because
point fucking what's his face is gonna have to dimension hop.
yeah,
If we're gonna continue this, Shao is gonna have to be a dimension hopper at some point
at some point
for
for
this
this to
whole
work.
expanded universe thing, whatever the fuck you're trying to do here. Like Shao is gonna have to show up in the next show somehow, whether it's a crossover or whatever the fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Um I wonder how they're gonna fucking answer that, how they're gonna make that happen though. But it's probably because Reiji is here. Wasn't it like some shit to do with Reiji's blood? So like, yeah.
Yeah, Reggie's here, so he'll probably recognize Shout at some point and be like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
you can do this too. Here, I believe in blah blah blah." Like Shout will probably it's just there's now if Azazolth himself or Death Gavin ends up being the biggest bad of, I wouldn't mind that either if he was like Project Red's biggest bad because Death Gavin has the capacity to be that.
Yeah.
But I just like for rate like being we crash out different. When you get older,
Mhm.
you crash different. So you recognize the responsibility, you recognize what it means, you understand that damn, everything is already out to get me. And now the thing that I need to make sure that people are safe is also out to get me. Then what the fuck is this for? Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a really it's pretty damn heavy, and I like it. Like it didn't. Gavin Infinity didn't start off swinging, but it definitely did end swinging.
Yeah. No, I agree. That that last sort of arc was a good one for sure.
Because I genuinely like you would just think based off of the writing, and I think that plays into it really, really well because it's a bit of a smokescreen. You would think like with the writing, you would think it would just be regular Gavin Infinity
Yeah.
bullshit, and you're like, no, this is actual like this is purposeful
See,
bullshit. Like
that's the
this is
thing is that like you go through most of the show with none of these stakes really fucking mattering, and
yeah,
then suddenly like literally the last episode you're and then into the next series you discover like, oh, all this shit fucking a lot of this mattered. You know what I
a
mean?
lot of
And,
this
like this
matter.
last arc at least really fucking mattered, and maybe I
It
should have locked in for the
really mattered.
that's the problem is I was locked in for like the first handful of episodes, and then come episode like 18 or some shit, I was like,
You're
none of this
tired.
fucking matters. There are no
Yeah.
stakes. Fucking none of this is like important to the overall plot. And then yeah, come into Omega Horn, I'm like, damn, I wish I paid more attention to Reiji's sort of last few episodes there, because like that actually did really fucking matter.
They were tripping, dude.
Yeah.
I was taking. I was like, no, yeah, that's about right. Oh well, Reggie's gun is in space, but the other Gavins don't know what he knows. But why the fuck does that matter anyway? Why the fuck would them like the mindset behind it? Well, what is telling them gonna do? What's
Well,
telling
yeah.
them honestly
He's
gonna
he's he's
do?
disconnected at that point, like you said. Like he like,
Mm.
why bother? You know, this is his own personal shit now.
So I really like that. But the Omega Horn of it all,
Yes.
I hope Omega Horn is this is the kind of shit that makes you hope that Omega Horn is episodic because this kind of format works for Omega
Yeah.
Horn.
Yeah. I feel like the lack of dimension hopping in an episodic formula will be a lot better here, I'm hoping. Because you're
It will.
consistently with the same cast of characters and you're kind of forced to spend more time with them. I think it's going to be more to the show's benefit for sure.
I didn't see the use in the suit. I didn't see the use in having a suit because I understand why Shout has a suit
Yeah.
now
Mhm.
in watching the show because I was like when I was watching, of course, because I can't read, I don't speak Japanese.
Well, yeah.
So I'm not gonna understand why the fuck this nigga has a suit, and then you find out like he's regularly exposing himself to like extreme climates and
Yeah.
extreme environments. You're gonna need a suit for that.
Yeah.
Do I like the little Pokedex that he has as a changing device? Not really. Do I like
You
that
don't like
there's no sound
this?
for it? I don't like that there's not a transformation for it. I would this
Is
is a
there
Henshin
not?
Hero
I
genre.
haven't seen it.
Like there's a transformation for it,
Mhm.
but like it's very, very small and to the point. Like
Mm.
if he's not gonna be a transform if you're gonna make him a transforming hero, then you make him a transforming hero, But if you're not going to do it, which I also think that like I I think that there's going to be a lot of different kinds of Project Red heroes. I think we're going to have
Mhm.
transforming heroes. I think we're going to have non-transforming heroes. I think we're going to have animated heroes. I think we're going to have heroes with with non-combat suits. I think we're going to have monsters who are reds. Like you have a nigga in a monster suit that has a monster transformation, but
I
he's
didn't even
also
think
a
about
part of
that.
Project Red.
Like a
Like,
Robotech type situation. Like I don't know if you know about Robotech. Like there's
yeah,
no
we could
human
probably have one of
form.
those
It's
too.
like I'm not even saying that. Like if it was just like a monster or like a fucking suit, you know what I mean, that ran around. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Like the sky's the fucking limit, really.
Yeah, they could do just about anything, and I really, really hope that they do. They could do a 23 episode anime. They could do a they could do a 25 episode like I think that we're going to get a transforming kaiju guy. I think that we'll do that. I think we would. I hope we get a couple girls. I really hope at least we get two. That would be
Yeah,
nice.
that would be very
That'd be
nice.
nice.
That'd be. I mean, especially with it being half a year. Like, what do you got to lose? Just
What
throw
do you
one in
have to
there, one
lose?
or two. Why not?
Now, the yearly gimmicks of it all, I don't know how long that's gonna last. Two type of batteries. Batteries work. All you need is one gimmick for the entire year. So
That's the thing is like I don't know how the gimmick system is gonna work. Like I'm
you can
confused.
do
Like, you don't think it's gonna carry over into the next show too?
no. I think that they will do a yearly gimmick. Like there are so many gimmicks that can you can have a base gimmick and then you can do an expanded gimmick. Like if you can make a base gimmick of something, you can do an expanded gimmick. Like keys,
Mm.
probably not, but um cards, base cards, and then expanded cards. Oh yeah, I see that. Base cards and expanded cards, and then whatever little other thing that they try to make gears. They try to make whatever like Sentai did it. Sentai because all the Avatar gears are expanded versions of Sentai gears.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
So they can do it. Fucking Ultraman did keychains.
What season was that in?
Taiga,
Taiga, really? I didn't know that.
those are keychains.
Those are key. I didn't watch a lot of Taiga. I'm not gonna lie to you, so that's my bad.
I like Taiga. But I say that to say I say that to say that see now we go from Gavin Infinity to talk about Project Red as a whole.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
to get into it, I like Shout, I like Enkaku, I like the Omega Horns. I'm going to get an Omega Horns. Everything screams Tegasaur to me, but Omega Horns scream Tegasaur the most.
See, I that confuses me because like the Gavin Infinity ship screamed more Tegasaur than this because there's no robot form for this really.
No, but it has cousins. So you have the
Mm-hmm.
ancient Omega Horn, and then you have like modern day like civilian Omega Horns.
Yeah.
And so I think this one is an ancient one.
Mm-hmm.
The white and black one is also an ancient one because Enkaku has a cousin
Mm-hmm.
that is like number 2.
Yeah.
And then they have like base level Omega Horns
Yeah,
for
like the
everybody
black
else.
ones or they're tan or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get an Omega Horn when they release the big one because the small ones look stupid, but the big ones look awesome.
Yeah, no, I actually kind of want one. Like I didn't want one, and then I saw them using it in the show, and I was like, oh, I want one.
I
That's
want an Omega Horn
yeah,
really bad.
yeah. No, because it has a Pokemon. I don't know if you saw my video. It has like a Pokemon battle theme. Like I didn't realize that. I wish I could play without getting copyright stricken. I can't even
You
screen share
just show
right
it to
now.
me later.
But it like I mentioned in the video. It's like there's like a point where like the standby sounds like a Pokemon battle theme, and it's
Oh,
so
dun
fucking
dun
good.
dun 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 dun.
It's
That
more like
one.
a dun 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 dun
Oh, I
dun
know what you're
dun.
talking
You know what
about.
I'm talking about?
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know what you mean.
It's
I know what you mean.
it's right before that battle between Enkaku and the twin dogs. If you
It's the
know.
summoning. It's the
Yeah, it's
summoning
a
sound.
summoning. It's a standby. You know what I mean?
It's
It's
the
so
summoning
good.
standby.
Yeah,
But I
it's
think
so good.
different grade Kakuju have different like jingles.
They probably do.
Like
Oh
you have a
man.
summoning, and then you have
Yeah.
we ain't seen enough. We haven't seen
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
I think that it's a good first episode. I think that this suit not being a combat suit, even though eventually it will end up being a combat suit. It
Yeah.
will because of the way like things have to work for whatever is going to be with Gavin Infinity.
Yeah.
Um and it's a good way. Excuse me. sorry, and it's a good way to my bad. My bad. I'm trailing into something else. But the way things are devised, you have a summer movie and you have a winter movie.
Yeah.
So the summer movies, because I are Mice and Zets getting a crossover? I think they are.
I don't know if that's confirmed yet. I have no clue.
I think they are. But if Mice and Zets are getting a crossover movie, you have your winter movie slot,
Hmm.
and then you have your one movie for um your current hero who might like also be with like the previous hero for the year, and that's your winter movie slot, and it introduces the next hero as
Yeah.
well. Like this can work. I don't know how much longevity it's got, but it can work. Because with 23 episodes, you exhaust ideas a lot faster.
Yeah. I
23 to 25.
I wonder. I wonder. How do you feel if they start doing like full year ones eventually though? Like I feel like they're going to, or at the very least, we might get like a season 2 of one. Like what if
Uh,
what if like
oh, they get like a revisiting of a universe.
yeah
I think I would rather have that
what if
than
like February, like we get like 2 more years of like fucking this sort of setup, and where it's like 6 shows at that point, and then you do one that's like a full show, so you're at like 7 now, and then like come like that next year, like what if we do like Gavin Infinity season 2? That's a bit too far out to do a Gavin Infinity
well,
season 2, but you know what I mean.
you run the risk
Hmm.
of actors becoming popular.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because one of these bitches is gonna hit. Like
Yeah, I mean, especially
Don
at this
Brothers.
pace they're going to too. Yeah.
Yeah, one of these bitches are gonna hit. Them Don Brothers actors stay busy. So
Hmm.
it of course like to get them for like a once off would be cool, but like for an entire 23 episodes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would like for them to do that. That would be cool, but I don't know if they could.
They would have to sign them to do that like now. They would have to like start signing
Yeah.
contracts and like planning around that like now. Yeah.
When we call you back to do this in 2028, then we need
Yeah.
you on set, regardless of yeah, that's gonna be a lot.
Because I
So
feel
I
like
say that
Reiji definitely like that's the reason probably why they have him in this show too. Like behind the scenes wise, I wonder if like there's a part of them being like, well, we need you to like be around still. Like we need you to like you're headlining this new sort of show. Like we need you for like the next few seasons. So we're gonna keep you busy and keep you having work. So yeah, fuck it. You'll have a small role and a little bit of extra work in Omega Horn, and so that way, you're still sort of freed up by the time we get to like season 5, and like we really need you to fucking, you know what I mean?
he's gonna have a problem though, because he's a good actor and
He's a really good actor. Yeah.
people are gonna want him. So it just depends on how far things go and where in the direction in which people take it. But I had high hopes. I didn't have high hopes for Project Red. I had hopes.
Hmm.
I look at Project Red and I'm like, damn, this could be the third show. This could you have
I've given up on the third show idea. Like I know you keep talking about it, but like I'm like, do you really think there'll be a universe where Project Red, Sentai, and Rider are all on at the same time
like
without one of them going off
I
air?
I think it's a possibility it could hold for like 5 years. Um, like I've said before, well, you know that like Sentai as a franchise is too lucrative for them to completely put to bed. So it it is one of those franchises like Doctor Who. Like we're not gonna ever go to too many years without Doctor Who.
Okay.
Like Power Rangers, like even now,
Hmm.
like Power Rangers went off air, and 5 years later, there's gonna be a new Power Ranger show. So in whatever form Power Rangers is going to be, yeah, because I don't really like the form that they're doing it in, but I'm also gonna have to see.
Yeah, yeah,
But like we know that Power Ranger show is coming,
yeah.
so I do think that it can serve. I think that it can last for a short period of time for
Hmm.
sure. But Project Red, one show rests, the other one takes its place. I think Project Red is too close to Sentai for it and Sentai.
I don't think so. I think it's a
That's
very
not even
different
true.
feel from Sentai.
That's not true
Yeah.
because by the time you would be talking about bringing Sentai back, Project Red would be probably 8 or 9 shows in, and by then it definitely has its own identity.
Yeah. No, for sure.
So it that's it's too early to tell
Mm-hmm. I don't. That's the thing is
because
like I don't know. I can't see a world where they're like, yeah, we're gonna bring back Sentai, and it's gonna be, you know what I mean, just for shits and giggles. We're doing it. Like maybe I could see like crossover, like 10 years after specials and like little like crossover movies maybe or some shit. But like I can't imagine a world where they're like, yeah, we're gonna bring back Sentai, or keep producing Kamen Rider and Project Red. I don't know. It's hard to believe. You know what I mean?
oh, we're in a Sentai miniseries movie. We could, but Sentai can enter its own renaissance
Mm-hmm.
years, to be honest, like 13 episode shits. Um, not necessarily with new teams if they don't want to do it, but 13 episode TTFC shits with cast members that are just available.
Yeah.
You find out that an entire team of 6 niggas are not like hyper busy or they can make the time. You could throw them a little 13 episode whatever.
Yeah.
And where you could throw somebody a movie over here, or just because you want to make it. Oh shit, the Shinkingers are back. Why are the Shinkingers back? Fuck it, because we wanted to be. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Ghost Sagers are here. Oh, cool. That's cool.
Oh shit, we got 5 out of the 10 Q Rangers. Let's fucking do something.
Let's see what we
Yeah.
can throw together in this. The Tokyusers wanted to do a little something. Shit. Fuck it. Like it just there's a lot to do with the Sentai IP and property. Excuse me. There's a lot to do with the Sentai IP that people are just not like really like heavily playing around in. It's a playground, it's a sandbox. You could bring a couple rangers over here. They did a Deca Ranger with Tombo Oger.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay. That was a weird. I never watched it, but I remember the news for that. Yeah, that was weird.
But I
They did
watched
it.
it, but
Yeah.
they could do it.
Yeah.
You can do
No,
just
that's what I'm
about
saying. I'm not
anything.
I'm not saying like specials and shit are out of um out of this realm, but it's just I just can't imagine like a world where like
A
yeah, we
full
have
50
three
episode.
we or not even a full 50 like, and let's say they bring it back for a random 25 or like an Ultraman for like a summer. You know what I mean? They're like, let's do all three for a little time. It's like I just can't imagine it. But I guess like I don't know. I like that's the thing is like they ended Sentai for a reason, so like this idea of like holding on to it for so long, it feels weird to me. Like, and I know it's informed by the fact that like, well, they brought Kamen Rider back and they brought Metal Heroes back, and it's like, okay, but why don't they just bring Zubat back next or whatever the fuck? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Or other properties, other old properties.
Yeah.
Fucking Ninja Captor is a property that could use it. We do not have ninjas in the meta. And they did announce the new whatever Shinobi special.
Yeah.
They did announce that Shinobi special. I think something with ninjas is coming. I just because this is time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we haven't had a dedicated ninja show in over 10 years. It's time.
It's about time. Yeah. That's a good point.
It's been 12 years. We haven't had a dedicated ninja anything. Like we've had ninjas show up in things, but we haven't
Mm-hmm.
had a dedicated ninja thing. Because Ultraman Fuma was a ninja. Tycoon technically is a ninja. Kenzan is a ninja. Like, but we haven't had any dedicated ninja shit. So
Yeah.
Project Red, well, that's why people say what they say about the Ninja Magic Academy thing. But
Oh, I forgot about that rumor. You think that's still around? You
yeah.
think that's like still in play? Because that was like the Sentai 26 rumor was like Magic Academy ninjas and shit.
Yeah, but when Project Red got announced, we got a whole slew of rumors, and that rumor still stood inside of it too.
No, that's true too. I don't know.
Because we did get rumors for Gavin Infinity, and we got rumors for Omega Horn that got mixed into Kamen Rider rumors. I don't know what happened for Mice. I don't know what we got for Mice.
I don't remember. I remember a Sorry, I had to put something away. I remember like a Chinese zodiac rumor. Sorry, my cat decided to join the fucking camera.
Yeah, you're right.
But that's about it. Like I don't really remember much else.
Yeah, we did get the Zodiac rumor. We got the Zodiac rumor.
Yeah. And then
But
I
I
did like a
don't.
little fake leak at one point that ended up having some truth to it, which was weird, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Well, I think we got. Well, I think we got everything, didn't
That's
we?
not bad. I mean, we're about an hour 40 some change. That's a healthy
Oh,
episode.
people are gonna like this. We had a lot to say.
Yeah, we did pretty good. But yeah, no, I'm happy if you're happy.
I'm good. I'm good. Are we probably are missing something, and I'll probably find it again when I edit it.
Teo,
But
Zets, Myth, Infinity, Omega Horn.
Project Red as a whole,
Yeah.
Sentai speculations. We can talk about toys.
What do you want to talk about with toys?
I have nothing to talk about with toys.
I also don't know. I haven't even looking into toys recently. I stopped caring about toys once we stopped getting Mecha.
I miss Mecha so much.
I miss Mecha so much too, dude.
I'ma catch him at the stoplight. I'ma catch him at a red light. Shoot his ass at the green light. If you fucking with us.
With synonyms, yeah, I peep that hurt you don't deserve, but I can't fight them battles with you, cause I always lose my nerve. And did I say you don't deserve? I guess right now I changed my mind, cause you always there for me, nigga. You make sure you got time, and I can call you on a whim and dial in till I'm done crying. But it's hard to be your friend unless you make a couple dimes, and you'll come up on your come up. I'll just wait till you done climbing.